Hey everybody, and welcome to Disconnected's first round coverage of the 2026 Dog Haus Open. I'm Ethan Wellin, joined in the booth by Chris Brophy.
Hey guys!
Got a great first round card to kick off 2026 here with SoCal staples Clint Calvin, Ryan Jewell, John Ryan III, Gavin Bos, and of course the veteran Sias Elmore.
These five guys are all ballers. Cool opening card. Looking forward to see how they can tear up this little course.
Mast Park in Santee is a really unique tournament venue, Chris. We've got essentially a 9-hole permanent course, which has been expanded and stretched, and some holes are combined to create this challenging 18-hole layout. And we open things up at the first with a 230-foot pitch over this shrubby area to the permanent practice basket. Good place to start things off with a birdie.
Brentt has done an amazing job with this property. He's got a beautiful little pro shop there. And yeah, it's just a 9-hole, but you go play a tournament there, you get a lot of unique looks. A lot of cool texture to these holes, cool approaches, even some par 4 stuff for a short course. So pretty fun layout if you haven't been there. Or to say pretty fun course with a lot of different kinds of layouts. Ooh, Gavin Bos goes wild. Get this comeback. Let's go. Not the way you want to start.
For a lot of these guys, probably going to be the first sanctioned event of 26. And no doubt just kicking a little rust off, feeling a little more tournament nerves than maybe in the middle of the summer. Certainly will be expecting to birdie this hole when they come back through round number 2.
Brentt's done a great job of just making some of these holes short but tough. It'd be interesting. They're not necessarily gimme birds, even when they're 230 feet or so. So fun to watch how he tweaked to this one.
Hole 2, 350 feet, playing to 1C, the permanent basket up on the hillside here.
It's a tricky hole. Really requires like a unique flight and shape. Takes a decent amount of power. But that slope of the hill and the way the trees line up by the basket. Not even a gimme par. Be amazed how many rollaways and trippy things happen on that green. So
definitely looked to be happening to Sias there as his disc kind of trickled out to the right side.
Hard to get to the basket and hard to stay at the basket.
John, a young ambidextrous player, he's you're gonna see a lot of the lefty sidearm and the lefty backhand and the righty sidearm. Interesting mix.
He can putt with both hands too. He's a monster.
Holy shit, it's parked.
Recently upgraded to Discmania's Pro Team.
Getting better and better and better.
Looks just a little overturned from Gavin.
Nice run.
This course is just techy enough that I'd expect, the locals to maybe have a little bit easier time. I don't know how often John and Gavin are getting down there. Clint, Ryan, and Sias are more local to it.
Yeah, when I saw the lineup for today, I definitely circled my attention on those 3 San Diego players. Clint, of course, is the defending champion from 25, and Sias threw down a 1056 rated 12 under in the flex start yesterday, so certainly his mind is in a good headspace as he approaches this Mast Park layout.
It's a fun par 4, uphill, the way it shapes, you can rip on it righty if you can make the gap. If you don't, you're eating a bogue. Even finishing, it's got a little texture. Coming down that hill, that path's OB, you gotta dodge those trees, so really fun hole. Gotta get out the gate though.
Oh boy. Sit. Where you going? Like, come on. You're waiting already.
Not surprising to see Ryan attack that with a forehand just to make sure he gets out. Same for Clint. I'm sure they can both throw farther backhand, but gap's just small enough to be kind of sketchy to attack backhand.
Wide side arm from John. That looks to be kind of a big gap out there if you have the power to play hyzer all the way.
Ooh.
It's like a really tough position, throwing up onto the rise and then working the disc back down into that green. That's why Ryan is looking to go all Anheuser here. Keep the nose down. Same thing, Sias, getting almost up too close to that ridge to the point where you have to throw straight up in the air.
Yeah, 685 with the amount of power that all these guys have. There's a nice shot. You'd think that there'd be a lot of easy birds, but probably not the case. Oh, and as we're seeing, it's windy.
Challenge is certainly borne out by the stats. This turned out to be the hardest hole on the weekend. A lot of pars, but not very many birdies, which I think speaks to the difficulty of getting in position off of this tee pad.
You know, we can see too, not only is it windy, but it looks like it's our famous SoCal Santa Ana winds. So it's the opposite direction of the wind from the normal sea breeze. That makes it challenging for everybody, including the locals. You get so used to the wind sort of blowing in one direction that it turns around and it's in your face when it's normally a tailwind. It's tough.
You've suddenly got a different disc in your hand on every tee pad. Good birdie for John. Get this round started.
Funny that it's the non-local that gets it. I used to always like that if I was out of town when the Santa Anas would kick in, because it's almost harder on the locals. They're so used to, oh, I use this disc on this hole, and John's probably just playing it pure.
Hole 4 is 255 feet through the triple mandatory. Looks like John tests that ceiling.
Oh, I love it.
There's that fence you can use as a backup, so you don't go too far. You get over at your OB.
Do the thing. That's the thing.
Oh,
Do the
that's a
thing.
good shot.
Nice shot.
Uh-oh.
Gavin, not having the start he wanted.
Oh, yeah. Get up. Go in. Holy shit, nice shot. Yeah.
Just like that, the non-locals make me eat my words when they both go to the drop zone.
Oh, stay up, stay up. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, hole 5. This is another combined par 4 at 695 feet.
Often I'll mix in some little OB lines and some tricky spots. It's a good tough hole. Plenty of trees in the way. You gotta hit gaps. You want to throw with power, but probably some OB lines lurking close to the basket.
Hey! Oh, yeah. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Ricochet
About to miss him, Andy.
saves Clint.
That's a good place to be. Righty sidearm. Not the same as a lefty backhand.
Yeah.
Ooh, got behind. Maybe.
Yeah. That's fine. That's got it.
Damn, size. That was the money.
Beautiful. Just get low. Just get low and keep pushing straight. Yep.
Last time I was here, there was an OB line just right of the basket. Not sure if it's in play today or not. Oh,
Sit, grab it.
Lefty backhand out of Clint.
interesting. John's is a little more natural. Skip in.
Chalked it up.
Good shot.
Gavin, I think you're good.
Clint has really worked hard to expand the skill set. We've seen a lot more of the sidearm from him in the last couple of years. Interesting to see the lefty backhand working in there. Looks like Gavin was right on that OB line. And that's the pure putt we're used to.
Nice putt, teammate. Watching Gavin with pride. If I made that shirt he's wearing. Gavin was my teammate for the Huntington Beach disc golf team. He had the honor and challenge of playing number one for our team, and we won. We had one extra notable player on that team playing in the 3-hole, Mr. Paul Macbeth.
That's a cruel thing to do, Chris, to some other number threes across SoCal.
Gavin wanted the challenge. He's like, I'm number one. Take it from me. So, all right, kid. You won winning records, so. There's another fun hole. Short, a little bit techie. You want it, but you can mess it up. If you don't make that initial gap, you're re-teeing or going to a drop zone too. So throwing from a B. Probably a lot of these guys going with a soft mid or maybe an overstable putter.
I've got it at 280 feet on the caddy sheet. An OB area to the right of this fairway, although it looks like that tree kind of blocks you from going over into the danger area.
Guessing this is playing as one of the better scoring holes. Well, wait, is that pushed farther? No, I think that's the position I saw. Yeah, you want this one.
Oh my god, really?
Whoa. Just a little grip lock there.
Been there, no fun, look away, erase the memory, hit that save, and delete.
It is hard to putt the next one after that happens.
Yeah.
Tap in birdie for Clint. I would characterize these starts now as a bit slow. The wind is a factor, but 200 through 6 at Mast. I'm probably expecting the lead to be somewhere in the 10, perhaps 11 under range. A third of this field 1,000 rated, so really a deep field for an off-season B tier here in Southern California. 7th, a 250 footer, I think as close to a musket as you can imagine at this level.
Yeah, nice shot. Oh, great shot.
Snuck just behind that tree. Trees actually line up pretty well on this basket for trying to block you. There's plenty of gaps, but like your pure line, that's right where that one of those trunks is.
And if you're knocked down by one of these early ones, Chris, is that like a C2 look?
Yeah, that's a 60-footer.
Okay.
And I think there was a little A little B behind it last time too, so you can't get too crazy.
Go, Clint.
Ooh, let's go.
Clint starting to get a little momentum going.
Yeah, Sias.
Another good putt.
It's funny to see the contrast in speed between Sias, that old school putt that just drops into the tray, versus John and Gavin trying to knock the whole apparatus out of the ground.
Yeah, Gavin's probably in like the low 20 mile an hour range. He's really rifling those things in there. Another cool hole. That OB line you see, don't end up in that marsh area. It's actually kind of close on that right side of the basket as well. Gettable, especially at this power, but you gotta hit a gap.
Clean, be clean.
Yeah, get left if anything.
You have to carry a lot of OB if you're going to take this high line wide enough. See there, Ryan does it, to take it wide enough to get a putt.
It's also a little sketch because you have to attack a Mandy. Like Clint's is getting pretty close to that Mandy. If you're high enough, you have the convenience of maybe not really being able to tell if you missed.
That old disc golf rule of going straight over the top and then looking at your card mates and saying, I think I made it right.
Yeah, you almost need somebody standing right under the Mandy looking up, but
This was the other play I thought we might see. A little gap shot.
oof, that was skill. That was a tough shot. It's a small gap. Oh, maybe he did miss. Drop zone. Thought he pushed it a bit wide. Card mates must have not given him the benefit of that.
Clint's too honest of a man to try and sell it, I think. That's the problem.
Easy to do too, and with a headwind when it's always a tail. What?
Gavin.
HB?
Serious?
Handles that little tester well.
Yeah, Ryan's starting to get it going a little bit too. Ryan coming off the win at the SoCal Championships back in November. That closed out a streak of 3 consecutive pretty electric finishes by Ryan. I look back and he was averaging 1036 golf for 8 consecutive rounds of PDGA play. So,
Fuego.
way to stack up a lot of wins. Hole 9, 360 feet. So we're almost halfway home.
I've not seen this pin position. Yeah, look at that breeze. Well, typically plays like a tricky little island shot, a little shorter, maybe 250, 280. Smooth. Get up there.
Oh, interesting. A little miscommunication.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since the grip block, Sias has really found something with the putter.
What grip lock? Deleted that. You forgot all about it.
Gavin just showing off.
That thing was straight all the way. If there was like a piece of tubing running from his chest to the chains, it did not touch the sides. Didn't move left down, left, right, up or down, just straight in. Good putt.
And how about a little front nine check-in? Scott Watson out of San Diego, solid start, 7 under. And Matt Geller, the local, plays a ton of rounds here at Santee. And that's exactly what you were saying, Chris. A local is a dangerous guy at a track like this.
Yep. Those are the scores I'd expect to see, too. Getting a little closer to double digit. If it's calm, they might get deep into the teens for 18 holes. And, a little wind, at least getting close to it.
So now we're going to play another lap around the property, but a lot of different tee pads, a lot of different pin positions. So we will see a good number of new shots out of these guys.
One thing that's actually fun about playing here is you see a lot of different looks, but you get a lot of revenge. It's kind of nice. You're not actually playing the same hole 4 times, but kind of. Putt.
I'll go on a bit.
You just know, no matter how many things you put in the way, these guys are thinking, I can't believe I just parred a 215-foot hole. I want to be right there where Clint is. 2-foot putt, walk to the 11th.
Oof, that's a different look. It might be a little easier to stay on the hill from this angle.
Very deliberate with the nose angle. You gotta get over that bridge and under the canopy. It doesn't really permit you to just blast it into the hill and use the hill as a backstop. Or maybe you can.
Oh. Got away. A couple of those could have been fear of that bridge in their face. That's kind of sketchy. That'll push you higher. Right in your backswing. You're like, don't hit that.
Yeah.
Would have expected a few more shots deeper in the circle.
Yeah. Certainly looming large in your pre-shot routine in your mind. Wow. Gavin determined not to miss that one. Perhaps a little frustration. On to the 12th. Familiar fairway. Par 4 that combines Mast holes 2 and 3. We're playing a little different pin this year, but if you really want to see a special shot, you can go back and check out the 2025 Dog Haus Open on the Disconnected channel. You can see Clint Calvin make, I don't want to spoil it too much, one of the cooler shots you'll ever see.
Watched it live, so I know what you're referring to. It was pretty cool. He was surprised as well.
Really starting to see the long shadows come into play here. Brentt's using every second of available daylight to accommodate all the players that want to play.
Does look like the wind calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, my drive from a long time just a little low. I saw the drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
what a difference this slightly shorter tee pad makes, as these guys are now able to access the higher shelf a lot easier. Get these much more manageable approach shots where they can see target, or at least the flag on top of it.
Get through.
Gap off the tee is just
Perfect.
enough of a difference in its width that you can attack it with a good hard forehand and get up there. I'm sorry, good hard backhand and get up there.
Surprising miss from Ryan.
That's alright. As long as you open, you'll get.
And I think we're going to have birdies for everybody else. Sias is a couple clear the card now, 7 under. Hole 13 through the triple Mando. This is pretty close to a repeat from our front 9. So I'm sure the players will look to dial things in based off their previous miss.
Mine anti-skip in.
Great shot.
Great shot. Pick a side.
About the same distance, but this tee pad's further left.
Yeah, John.
Making the angle different.
Yeah, good popped up.
Ooh. Sit down.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Didn't bother.
What did I say? You're allowed to run anything you want if you can hit the comeback.
No.
No, no, no. That's OB. Come back.
Is that
No.
Really
Might even
tough
be a
break.
tough putt coming back. Oh, not OB. Yeah.
Seems like maybe that bush that's very close to the pin on the right side from Sias's angle, maybe causing him to miss that putt left and then the trickle down. Really a momentum breaker. What was starting to shape up to be a pretty good round. Hole 14, another challenging combined par 4, playing 645 feet this go around. This will average is pretty close to par, but surprising percentage of folks in our open field scoring double bogey or worse, so I think folks that are missing that mandatory that Clint barely beat, or getting out of bounds over here on the right side, getting in a position where they can't get up and down.
I think John just kicked into probably a pretty tough spot.
I see Ryan just go full hyzer. He doesn't want to tangle with that mandatory like Clint did.
No, you just want to get to that tee pad.
Come on now.
Shots.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, really tough spot. John's a baseball player and he's got a big overhand, but I think that's still just an escape shot from back there. No play at the green.
Oh, it's Sias.
Let's go.
I bet.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, go, go.
Gavin gets knocked down onto the green, and look at Ryan just right here in the center of the tee pad.
That's some local stuff right there.
Yeah. Good.
Just playing for good footing. That was Calvin's, Clint's
nice.
second shot. So that drive was way up there.
Wow.
Birdie size.
Nice bounce back birdie by Sias.
Yes, sir.
Tricky little putt for Ryan.
That was a great drive.
A lot of good birdies.
That looked like a frustration putt.
Hole 15, 280 feet. This is the one repeat hole from round one. So we're seeing the exact same shot again here.
Yeah.
And just looking back, Clint, Ryan, and Gavin birdied it the first time by, so let's see if they can repeat the success.
No way.
Seen some of these guys throwing hyzer on this. Remember this being a hole you could just sort of blast flat and let it fall on its own. It should be a putt. That's pretty good. There's no gimme down there.
No, technical shot.
What?
Oh, Sias.
Oh, short.
Good clean birdie for Clint. It's going to be frustration for everybody else.
John took a risky route and paid. You're over OB that whole way. That's too bad. Get another one here. Get it back here.
Hole 16, 210 feet. The first of three very scoreable par threes to finish this round. I think if these guys want to stay in contact with the leaders, have a chance for the win tomorrow. I want to get at least two and hopefully three of these closing holes.
That's the shot.
Liked it. The walk away. A little frustration though. Anybody in the low double dig, as our out of towners are. These kids are watching scores and realizing other locals probably did a little better.
Love that pump by Clint. Trust it high on some hyzers so you get that nose barreling down into the high target. Tap in for Ryan Jewell.
Little shorter tee pad. Hopefully you're not messing with the Mandy on this. No headwind this time. Ooh, still close.
Go.
Clip the mandatory
Get
tree.
safe.
Helicopter down, hang on there.
Nice techie shot there, John. That's a little more textbook. Let me just try to skip this in. Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I
Smooth size.
really like the approach by Clint and Sias, being willing to take on the gap. and play a more direct line. As Ryan's putting from hazard down there, I think.
Whoa.
Come on now. Come on now.
Good putt, boss. John continuing to fight.
Yeah. Now back-to-back birdies off the double bogey. Wipes that away.
But treading water isn't the play on this course. You need to score.
Our finishing hole, the 18th, 300 feet. One of the easier holes by scoring average on the way out today. I think with the sun almost set and the wind down,
Oh, she's working.
we should see a lot of putts.
Always fun watching the lefties find new lines. John's a pretty creative player. Sias and Clint, nice and smooth. As is Ryan. All right, these matter. It's gonna make your dinner taste better. Gotta get your last one.
For the likes of Clint, Sias, and Ryan, could be the difference between appearance on tomorrow's league card or not. Clint's able to make 7 birdies on the back 9 to turn his round around. Sias, a lot of birdies, but 2 bogeys on the back 9. Finishes the round at 8 under.
Gavin got a third of them. Usually respectable. A course like this, you want closer to half.
Let's take a look. After 1 round, we've got Zaylin Nash. Very spicy, 1057, rated 13 under. Leading Tyler Schrock out of Washington. And we'll see Clint, Scott, and Matt joining them on the lead card tomorrow. For Disconnected, I'm Ethan Wellin, joined in the booth as always by Chris Brophy.
See you next time.